Jalen Hurts, he's lobbing shot after shot over the Steelers' DB's heads, kind of like how you lobbed shots after shots over Seth Joyner's head for a few weeks about his Negadelphia attitude.
Yeah.
Except, unlike the Pittsburgh Steelers, he responded. And he responded with this. Wait for Dave to pull that up, I guess.
Off to a great start.
That one just awkward breath right in the middle of that one. So here we go. Kevin tweets out options for Seth Joyner after the game. They didn't win by enough points. The special teams coordinator needs to be fired. You can't get beat on a fake punt. A.J. Brown should have 4 touchdowns instead of 3. We blitzed more when I played. Seth Joyner comes down, I guess, many hours later. Someone must have tipped him off. This obviously at a show as well. And yet all you haters are here talking about my analysis. By the way, at Kevin Kincaid, at me when you want to talk shit about me so I can roast your ass with facts. You're a hashtag fanboy. I'm an analyst, so my job isn't to pat pom-poms. It's to analyze the good and the bad. Holla at me with a little peace sign emoji. Kevin then responds, hey, Seth, you're a negative clown. How's that for that? It's a pretty good comeback, Kev. I didn't know you had that in you. And then Seth Joyner responds back with, I'm not going to allow you to build your brand off of me. I can debate anyone with respect. The fact that you're disrespectful, consider yourself a punk ass, or consider your punk ass blocked. Hashtag clown that. Another peace sign emoji. 2 alphas just going back and forth on Twitter, kind of like the Jake Paul Anderson Silva fight from this week. You know, you got like you got your new, younger kind of new media. You got your old analyst, former media. Are you worried about running into Seth Joyner at like a charity event or like down at the link? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Kev, if I'm with you, I'm probably going to be 2 steps behind. Sorry.
No, I would be happy to say it to his face. I would tell him that he's a fraud. I mean, he's been a fraud since day one. You know,
what is it about Seth?
That response that I came back with, I was watching the uni. I was like engrossed in the uni game. I was like, I can't be fucking bothered with this right now. So I just came up with something real quick and tweeted him. But
it was pretty good.
How about some facts for Seth Joyner since he wants to talk about facts? I'll give you some facts, okay? The Philadelphia Eagles sacked Kenny Pickett 6 times on Sunday. They hit him 11 times and they hurried him 18 times. You know, I got 4, just so everybody understands that I'm not exaggerating here. You know, I watched the Jacob Media postgame show from the Steelers game. And, you know, they run like their slate and it kicks off like 4 minutes into the YouTube stream or whatever, right? We got to 7:58 on the YouTube stream and Seth starts complaining about the pass rush and not getting to the quarterback enough. Doesn't like the 4-man rush, doesn't think the 4-man rush is good enough. What did I just say, Pagan? They sacked him 6 times. They hurried him 18 times and they hit him 11 times. Okay, right. So just want to make sure I had that clear. So he can't help himself, you know. It's the same shit over and over. It's exactly what I said it was. That he's complains about the same thing over and over again. You know,
he's like someone on a diet, and he's like, "Hey, listen, you can't eat after 6:30. You got to intermittently fast." And you know what? But man, those chips are in the drawer. That candy's in the drawer, and everything. Hey, one little Butterfinger won't hurt. That's Seth with the defense. He can't let the defense and the lack of blitzing in his mind deter him when the team is 7-0 right now when they're undefeated.
You want a few more facts, Pig? And I have some more.
I love some facts
lined up here since Seth Joyner wants to talk about facts. I'll give you some Eagles defensive numbers after 7 games, all right? 3.4 hurries per game, tied for 7th. 183.4 net passing yards allowed per game, 2nd best. 23 sacks is tied for 5th. All right, let me say that again. 23 sacks is tied for 5th in the NFL. They also have the 5th most quarterback hits. 50 times they've hit the quarterback. They have 6 strip sacks. They're tied for 1st. They have 16 takeaways. They're tied for 1st. 6 big plays allowed per game. They're tied for 6th. They don't give up big plays. They have allowed 18 opponents scoring drives. That's tied for 1st, for the fewest. They have 2,087 net yards allowed. That's tied for 1st. They've given up the fewest yards of anybody in the league. They have 45 passes defended, which is the 2nd best in the NFL. So, you know, when you look at that and I tell you that, what does that say to you? It says that they are schemed to prevent the big play, right? They don't want to give up anything big. That's what they are. We know that they have been that, you know. Yeah. Cover 2, shell, you know,
safety.
Zone, yeah, and just like they don't want to get beat over the top. They don't want to give up big plays. They give up more in the running game, of course. And obviously, it's important when Jordan Davis is in there and they can go bare front and they can kind of stuff up the middle. But Seth won't look at those facts. He won't look at those numbers and analyze what he sees on the field because he's just got this idea that he hates Jonathan Gannon's scheme. So make that distinction. You can say that within the framework of what they're doing a good job, but he doesn't like the framework of what they're doing, right? So
he wanted to roast your ass with facts.
Yeah, but his facts, what he's saying are facts, is really just his opinion because he doesn't like the way that they play. He doesn't like the scheme that Jonathan Gannon has, but what they're doing works. They've played with leads throughout most of these games, through every game, I guess, and they won 35-13 the other night and they sacked the quarterback 6 times. So I don't know what the fuck the guy's complaining about. If you don't like the scheme, I get it, but you sound like a broken record when you don't even get 4 minutes into your post-game show and you're complaining about the pass rush again.